can't be a lifter. It's making a noise. I'm going to try this, showing how to use using my Craftsman ratchet. See what happens here. There we go. There. Look at that. Let's see what else I got here. I got other bolts here I can take off for the cover. There. Craftsman 3/8 ratchet. And here's the noise I've been hearing right here. You turn this thing, it will tighten up. It's tight now. That's the reason why it chatters. See, it's tight now. Keep going around with it. Loosen again. Okay. That's the reason why it's chattering. You hear that? So that's what you're hearing, the chatter on that chain. Well, got it down to here. And as you can see here, how loose this chain is. That's the noise it's hearing, slapping up against there. That's it. Now let's tear this thing all apart. It's gonna be fun. Well, there it is, all tore apart. Chains and everything are out. And there it all is right there. Look at that. Look at that mess. Fun, fun, joy, joy. Happy, happy. Okay, got all the new guides in and everything. Got them all torqued down. Right there's a new cam sprocket there. And a new cam sprocket there. You gotta take them off in order to get chains on. But I've got all the guides in. The chain guides. Now comes the fun part. Getting this sucker all put together. Got 3 chains. Got to put them all together and everything before you can put it up in there. This is for your crank sprocket, and then your tensioners. So that comes next. Fun, fun. Well, I got it all put together. Timing chains are in. Cam sprockets are in. Everything good to go. And you know, you are a decent mechanic when you can put one of these all together, get it in time, and everything works right, properly. Oh, well, there goes the light. Got everything in time. You know, that little dot right there gets on top, 12 o'clock. That dot, 12 o'clock high. You got this cam there. That mark there is at 12 o'clock high. And that mark there is at 12 o'clock high. And you got the pointer on the crank down here is down at 6 o'clock. So, yep. Everything works smooth. There's no loose chain. Chain is nice and tight all the way through the cycles. And now I think it'll be a nice quiet motor now. Should be. For a 4.7 Dodge. This thing had all kind of slack in it. Now it's good to go. Everything's working. All good to go. She's good. Now it's time to put her together. Put her together and see if she runs. We'll get back on that later. Properly installing a front cover seal with the proper tools. Drove it right in there. Just like so. Okay, moment of truth. See if this thing will fire up and run. Looky there. It runs. Well, you know, I must put it together right. Sucks to be good. Okay, I'm going to show you this. Fire this thing up since I got mostly put together here. It'll fire right up. And well, you know, no more noise. It sounds good. Damn, I'm good. You know you're a good mechanic. I mean, you can put these things in time and get it running, no problems. Who says they're good? Who says they know what they're doing? Talk is cheap. Gotta walk the walk. I can. There, completely put together. Right down to the airbox. Got her all snazzied up. Now all I gotta do is run water in it and should be good to go. Oh, I gotta do the wheel bearing up first. I gotta do that thing. Right there's a bearing and knuckle for it. I gotta do that yet, so it's back together. Yay, yay. Well, guess what? It's out and running on its own. Finally. Getting her warmed up here. I'm circulating the water in it, getting the water filled. Make sure that all the fluid levels are in it. I got the wheel bearing fixed in it. And I'll show you this, what happened. Here's what's left of the wheel bearing. That's what's left of the wheel bearing. And when it come apart, it pulled out, and that's what damaged this piece right here. You can see it's grooved in the top. It's grooved right there. It's bent up. So that ain't no good. And here's what's left of the bearings right here. That's what's left of the bearings. Those are supposed to be round. And to say another thing about this thing, when he took the bearing out, when the bearing went out, it got so hot that it actually took the axle out too. There's the axle shaft. It melted the boot. It's tied up. It's froze up. When I went to take it apart, I couldn't get it apart because this axle wouldn't move. So it's bound up. So it melted it together. Got so hot. So if you guys hear noise in the front end, get them checked out, because you don't just if he would have been able to catch this in time to just replace this wheel bearing piece right here, it bolts in right here. That would have been 50 bucks, 50, 60 bucks for the wheel bearing and $100 labor to do it. Ended up being $100 axle or $80 axle. I had to get a whole knuckle assembly for it and everything. to get it fixed. So yeah, that's what it took to fix the front end on it. Right there's the old timing chain and gears. Then I put a new water pump on it for him. Figure might as well, it's all tore apart, might as well put a water pump on it. I put a new ball joint in it and change oil in it. And this sucker's running pretty good. It's only got 127,000 miles on it. Oil pressure works, because I had to replace the oil pressure sending unit in it. So that works. Everything works. Runs good. Sounds good. Get this thing full of water and she'll be ready for delivery. And I get paid. Doesn't rattle like it used to, that's for sure. So, my job is complete. So if you watched through the whole thing, watch my process here, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And have any questions or answers or questions for me, let me know. Have a good one. Chef Shade Tree out.